Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And in today's video, this is the third time I'm recording this video because the first time I had the mic muted, second time I didn't click start recording. So this is the third time. Hopefully we can still deliver a genuine reaction. So we have some battles from Elam, ILQM. Elam is one of the best players in the world, and he's actually going to Japan to play for like Pokemon Go World Championship because he was the second. He was the second place in one of the regionals, so technically he's going there. Elam is running a team with 3 shadow Pokemons that he has because let me quote him. He said, "I didn't post a top team's content about this cup, so he didn't know what to run. So he decided to run those 3." In my defense, I didn't know Niantic changed league rotation from Thursday to Wednesday. Okay, so he decided to run those 3, and guess what happened? He actually went on a straight sick win streak. I mean, not win streak. Good sets, like 4-1, 5-0s, 4-1s, 5-0s here and there. No negative sets with this team. That means this team is good, right? If you're having a hot win streak, it's not a win streak. If you're having lots of good, it's not good, solid positive sets like 4-1s and 5-0s, that means your team is good, or you're just too good at this game. Opponent swapped Tentacruel. I wonder what's in the back. No way it's a double AVB, right? It's an AVB double poison water in the back. No way it's a Toxapex, right, chat? Yo, watch the opponent shielding now. Yeah. And why the Swampert is half HP? What happened? What happened is that Tentacruel is a busted Pokemon right now. I think he's just gonna overfarm by 1 shield. No, he's actually gonna overfarm more because he needs much more energy. He needs to farm this thing all the way down if he wants to win the game. Now they will bring back the Trevenant. Now I don't think he can win this game unless they make a mistake. So let's see what they do. Okay, so they are at 3. So technically if he do 1, he can catch as long as they insta throw, which they did. They brought the Toxapex, and Energy Ball plus Thunder Punch does not KO. Yeah, that Pokemon is just a bastion on level of bulk. Now Elam be like, oh, please kill, please kill, please kill. Toxapex be like, no, not today, not today, not today. That's a good game. I think it's a tough team comp. He just got outbulked, let's say that way. Opponent swapped a Noctowl. Dude. Opponent missed Noctowl, let's say that way. I don't know. Wait, can you use Noctowl? Did he queue into the wrong league? Can you use You can't, right? It's normal. No, you can't use normal. It's grass, electric, water, and oh boy, he queued into open. He actually watched these battles like 3 times. I have never noticed that. I think he queued into the open league. Yeah, and they have A9 in the back. Is he gonna win with a non-open Great League team? Let's see. Hydro Cannon number 2. This does KO, by the way. And Trevenant comes in, and he wins up 2 shields. Who is this trainer? This is Elam. Okay? Okay, we see a Galvantula, we know it's the correct cup. Elam didn't do it, right? So this is supposed to be a good matchup for Galvantula, but Galvantula doesn't have bulk, and this is Great League, so the Spammier wins technically, and he is the Spammier. Opponent double shielded. I don't know why. That seems like maybe opponent is like the third one is not gonna KO. It still does KO. Why? Because this Pokemon is just bad. Okay, now moving into this battle. This is like Pharaoh is kind of a core breaker, so he can survive a mirror shot, but he does not survive a flash cannon. They have mirror shot, which is good for him because without that, he would have lost this matchup here. Now he can aggressively swap. Why? Because he's not gonna let them farm him down, right? And he waited a turn to see whether they are gonna swap or no, which they didn't. So his swap was, his wait was correct, and the move didn't register. Now they have Alola Malola. What does this thing do? It's an water Pokemon that you can use. By the way, he still needs to catch. Do you guys think Elam will do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he swap, and here is the catch. If this is Hydro Pump, that's his win con. If it's not Hydro Pump, then it's just a flex, and it turned out to be a Hydro Pump, so Elam win the game. Elam is just too good. Okay, moving into the next battle. Obama Snow into Cradily. This matchup can go either ways, but the thing is, if Shadow Obama, it's better, as long as Shadow Obama has 2 shield, which he does. Okay, so all he needs just to shield those stone edges, and he can outspam the Cradily. Why didn't he throw? Technically, you don't throw charge move unless it's lethal, right? And their charge move doesn't KO, so he can overfarm a bit. Now what's he gonna do? I think he's just gonna throw them back to back. They coat. This is not the greatest, but he can just go Swampert, and this is Hydro Cannon range technically. Pelipper is out of Hydro Cannon range, by the way. So what he needs is, he needs that like Mudshot to be able to go with the same pace on with Pelipper. And I think doing one Mudshot would have been slightly better, but maybe he just wanted to take it out, because shift is just so annoying, and maybe he wasn't counting, right? This is a 1-volt switch range, and he won the game just like that. Obama Snow into Swampert. This matchup can go either ways. Swampert can win the one as long as Swampert has a Sludge Wave. But the thing is, Swampert and this cup have to run EQ, which means there is no way Swampert can beat Obama Snow in this cup, and that's another reason why you should be using Obama Snow in this cup. Because the Swampert matchup is just a free, Trevenant is a free matchup. You literally only care about Toxapex, and that's the only annoying one. They have their own Obama Snow, so now he just wants them to no shield this, so he can beat it with the other, with whatchamacallit, with these other Pokemons. If they didn't shield, if they shielded, it would have been tricky. Now look at this. He need to no shield a Hydro, and he need them to no shield a Hydro as well, because if they shield an EQ, he lose. This is good for him. Now he can just Volt Switch down. Yeah, I think opponent maybe, I don't know. Opponent shouldn't have baited. I don't think the opponent should have baited. That was their only win con, and now they don't win because 2 brutal swings are gonna KO. One will grab a shield, the other one will KO. And that's why Ampharos is so good in this cup. You beat Toxapex and you beat Trevenant as well. And you're neutral to everything else. Now he's playing Softoff, my teammate. Softoff loves Swampert. She swapped and she got the 1-turn swap, which means Obama Snow is just gonna outpace in this matchup, and I don't think there is a way for her to flip this switch after. Drill Pick is 5-5, so it's not 5-4, right? Is it 5-4? Wait, Drill Pick is 40 energy? It's 40 energy, right? I think it's 40. Brian comes in. Brian is not gonna add up. This EQ is gonna do lots of damage, and it's in 1-shot range, which it did. And there's the Swampert in the back, and GG. Moving into the next battle, Obama Snowmere. Elam doesn't tend to shield in this matchup because he doesn't want them to think that he has his own Obama Snow, because if they shield, this matchup is gonna be tricky. But if they no shield, if he no shield, they don't care, and they might not shield. Now he shielded after they shielded, because technically this is his only way to do damage to the opposing Obama Snow. He saw the fast move coming in, which means they didn't catch. So all he needed to do is just to throw it. Now he's just gonna throw in CMP. Some people would rather catch here and save the Obama, but the problem is in this cup there is something called Toxapex. They aggressively, and you cannot save the grass. If you save the grass, might be online versus Toxapex. The aggressively swapped Charizard, he has an Ampharos, and he wins the game. Trevenant. Togedemaru. He threw on CMP, which, I mean, I wasn't expecting them to throw the Wild Charge as soon as they get it, okay? So now he's gonna do no bubbles. Why? Watch this. Watch this. No bubble. 1, 2. He gets the 3 fast moves. What does that mean? That means he's gonna get to at least 1 move on whatever comes in, right? And he threw the EQ. Usually people shield from Shadow to shield the Trevenant from Shadow Swampert because Sludge Wave almost one shot. Almost. And now this matchup is just becoming one side, and he can win even if he shield the bait. They have a Shadow Galvantula. Like, Galvantula is already too frail. Imagine 20% less bulky. I don't know why. Like, Galvantula does enough damage from the non-Shadow. Why would you run the Shadow? Maybe they have a good IV Shadow, but they don't have a good IV non-Shadow. Still, I wouldn't run the Shadow. I would just run Ampharos, like Elam. Okay, moving to the next one. Swampert lead. This is an amazing lead for him. Elam catching all the leads today. They swapped Ninetale. He didn't realize that, and he took 2 fast moves worth of damage, which did a lot. What's the point gonna do? Elam is trying to let them shield his Hydro Cannons. What does that mean? That means he's gonna grab a shield advantage at least. Or he can just shield. Opponent was a bit greedy there, and they didn't throw the move because they thought they can fast move them down. Maybe they can, and Elam has a good IV one. Now he's playing the Asian Milkman. Both trainers are running Obama Snow. Again, this is still tricky. Why? Because Obama Snow is a coil breaker to this team, so technically he needs them to no shield, and he also needs to kill this. Asian Milkman caught a move on Togedemaru. There is no point of undercharging here because you can just throw it and mod shot all the way down after. Does he need to shield? Yes, because he does not have health. If he no shield, and he might get part of the snow down. Probably the Obama Snow is more likely to come in here. Okay, and can he mod shut down? He couldn't. That's not the greatest. But now, oh boy, AMM made a mistake by coming in Galv. 1, 2, 3. Okay, AMM waited because that was actually a good play. He thought Elam is gonna catch, so he waited. But it doesn't matter for Elam. He had the better electric, let's say it that way. And that was the end of the battles. Thank you so much, Elam, for sending me these battles. And by the way, there will be a part 2 tomorrow from this video. I will be leaving Elam's Twitch stream in the description. You can check his live stream and give him a follow. And he also does coaching if you're interested in finding and getting coached as well. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. If you like it, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because more than 80% of my viewers are non-subs. So please consider subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, but help the channel to get into more audience. And yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.